Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Aber Afeef with you with a new video in English literature section. In this video I'm going to talk about plot. What is plot and plot elements? So if you are interested, keep watching. What is a plot? The plot or storyline is the rendering and ordering of the events and actions of the literary work. There are 5 essential parts of plot. They are exposition, rise in actions, climax, fallen actions, and finally resolution. Now I'm going to clear more each part of the plot. First part, exposition. It's the beginning of the story where the characters and the settings are revealed. Second part, rise in actions. When the events in the story become complicated and the conflict in the story is revealed. They are the events between the introduction and the climax. There are 4 different categories of conflicts. The first type is internal conflict. Human versus self. The protagonist struggles with himself, with his own soul, ideas of right or wrong, etc. There are 3 external conflicts. The first one, human versus nature. The struggle is between the character and some elements of nature. Second, human versus human. The struggle is between 2 characters in a story. Third, human versus society. The struggle is between a character and the rules or laws that govern in the society. Third part is climax. The climax is the highest point of the story, where the conflict or problem changes or is resolved. Something happening in the climax happens to create a turning point for the characters in the story. Fourth part is fallen actions. The fallen actions are the series of events which take place after climax. It's where the protagonist must react to the changes that occur during the climax of the story. The events and complications begin to resolve them. The reader knows what has happened and if the conflict is resolved or not. The fifth and last part is the resolution. This is the final outcome or untangling of events in the story. The part of the story which occurs after the climax, which establishes a new norm, a new state of affairs, the way things are going to be from then on. After I have clarified the parts of plot, now I'm going to give you an example of how the plot. I have chosen one of my favorite movies, which is Captain America movie. The actions in this movie clears how do the plot work. This movie has started with a normal character who was a soldier in the American army. This protagonist after a period of time changes to a superhero. Then the superhero fights against different enemies and rescues people. He goes through many risks and dangerous points in the different battles. After all these rise in actions, the superhero Captain America reaches the turning point, which is done in literary works with a climax. The superhero now is different and now he has more superpower, so new strong enemies appears to fight against him during the fallen actions. But Captain America wins the battles and becomes a national hero for America. And this is the resolution of the plot.